Trust. It's a small word, but in the world of adult care, it's everything. When you step into someone's home or life as a care worker, you're not just there to help with medication or make a cup of tea. You're being let into their private world. Confidentiality is the promise you make, spoken or unspoken. It means respecting the personal details you learn about someone, their health, their family situation, their financial worries, their past, belong to them and them alone. It's not gossip for the pub or a story to share with your family over dinner. It's a professional boundary, a cornerstone of dignified, respectful care. Think about it like this. You're a guardian of someone's story. People you care for might tell you things they wouldn't even tell their closest family members. They might share fears about their illness, frustrations with their mobility, or happy memories from their youth. This information is a gift, a sign of the bond you've built. Breaking that confidentiality is like breaking a promise. It shatters the trust that person has placed in you, making them feel vulnerable, exposed, and potentially unwilling to share important information in the future. This duty of confidentiality is not just a nice idea. It's a core professional requirement backed by law and workplace policies. The Health and Social Care Act, GDPR, and your organization's code of conduct all lay out strict rules. These aren't just bits of paper in a filing cabinet. They are the framework that protects everyone. It covers everything from medical diagnoses and treatment plans to personal preferences and daily routines. It's about ensuring that sensitive information is only used for the direct purpose of providing safe and effective care and not for any other reason. Your contract and training will have spelled this out clearly, so at its heart, confidentiality is about respect. It's the understanding that the details of a person's life are not public property. When someone lets you into their life, they are trusting you to be discreet and professional. They need to know that their personal information is safe with you. This simple act of keeping secrets allows a professional relationship to flourish. It builds safety and security, which is vital for providing the best possible care. So how do you put this into practice? It starts with being mindful in everything you do and say. Let's talk about daily communication. When you're at work, you must only discuss a client's details with relevant people like your manager, the GP, or the next care worker on shift, and only in a private setting. The office or a designated handover area is fine. The supermarket queue or a public cafe is not. You wouldn't want your own health issues discussed over the rattle of shopping trolleys, and neither do the people you care for. Be aware of who is around you. A seemingly innocent chat with a colleague can easily be overheard. Your paperwork and digital records are just as important as your conversations. Care plans, daily logs, and communication books contain a goldmine of personal data. When you're finished, store them securely, put files back in the locked cabinet or log out of the computer system. Don't leave a client's folder open on their kitchen table for anyone to see, and never take records home with you. The same goes for your phone. Sending a text to a colleague about a client might seem quick and easy, but it's a huge data breach waiting to happen. Use official, secure channels of communication every single time. Let's not forget social media. It can be tempting to share a moving story about your day at work, but you must resist. Even if you don't use names, you could accidentally share enough detail for someone to be identified. Posting something like, "Tough day with my 92-year-old lady in the blue house on Elm Street" is a massive breach of confidentiality. The golden rule is simple. Never post anything about the people you support, their families, or their homes online. Your employer will have a strict social media policy, and breaking it could lead to disciplinary action and even dismissal. It's natural to want to offload to your partner or friends after a difficult shift, but you have to be incredibly careful. You can talk about your feelings and your own experiences without revealing any identifying information about the people you support. For example, instead of saying, "Mrs. Jones was very confused today and kept asking for her late husband," you could say, "I had a challenging day supporting someone with memory loss, and it made me feel quite sad." This way you get the support you need, but you protect the privacy of Mrs. Jones completely. It's about being professional 24/7. Now this is where it gets tricky. While keeping secrets is the default, there are rare but critical times when you must speak up. Your duty of confidentiality does not overrule your duty to protect someone from harm. This is a massive responsibility. If you believe an adult is at risk of abuse, neglect, any form of serious harm from themselves or from others, you have a professional and legal obligation to report it. This is called a safeguarding concern. For instance, if a person discloses that a family member is taking their money without permission, or you see unexplained bruises, you cannot stay silent. Imagine a client with dementia who is still driving. They've been getting lost, they've had a few near misses on the road. While they might ask you not to tell anyone, your duty is to public safety. Sharing this concern with your manager is not a breach of trust. It is a necessary action to prevent a potential accident that could harm your client and innocent members of the public. This is about weighing up the risks. The risk of a car accident is far greater than the risk of upsetting the client. The law can also require you to share information. You might be asked to provide information for a police investigation or a court case. If you were a witness to a crime, you are legally obliged to cooperate.